another incarnation?
Actually, you have a choice.
You have a choice.
Yeah.
But you probably choose yourself and you say, oh, I messed that up, I have to come back again, is that right?
Well, if you form attachments here, and then you have a fear of dying, and you feel that you didn't complete something, or maybe you messed up a relationship somewhere and you didn't have a chance to take care of it and take responsibility for it, then you feel this need to come back. So sometimes it's your own, you're drawn back by your lack of taking responsibility for your actions.
But you say there's something coming up in the close future that is changing, there's a transformation?
Started in 1993. The old hidden temples were reactivated around the Earth. When they activated these are also gateways to the other dimensions. Then the spiritual hierarchy in the other dimensions started to send energy to the Earth. They instructed all of nature, including the birds and all the insects and everything, to increase their sounds and their functions here, because their sounds create also frequencies that are beneficial and healing for this planet. There was many spiritual groups that started doing meditations on a regular basis in different countries. And the whole process was done through spiritual sources. And of course the spaceships have located themselves at different points, and they're also sending energy to the planet. It's a cooperative effort of millions of people from different parts of the galaxy and different dimensions to return the Earth to its natural existence and the human beings. This also is creating a new chakra system in the human beings. It's synchronizing the two brain halves to function again with the intuition and awareness and knowledge of your former existences and of your true self. And you'll have once again the abilities to be intuitive and listen to yourself about whether to believe this person. In other words, you'll know that if this person is being deceiving or if this person is being honest. It'll come to you. It's just the natural abilities that you will have once again. And then the new generation will be born with all these genetics and this whole system intact. But we have an artificial support system from the other dimensions and in the physical universe with our ships and everything that are sending this energy to the Earth to help it go through a transformation, which means the energy, the frequency of the Earth is being changed to a higher vibratory rate. Then all of the technology and everything that exists here will quit functioning. Now, it's not going to be overnight. It's been going on since '93. It's a gradual process because we can't damage the human body. And there will be a collapse. You'll see it in the year 2000, actually, because they didn't program their computers properly, and they're going to have a lot of difficulties.
Technical stuff, yes.
But that's their problems.
That's their problem.
But it's a good exercise for human beings to learn that they can't really rely on this technology, because in the future it won't function.
A lot of concepts
the
are going to
political
crash.
systems, well, they're already shaky. They were built on corruption to begin with, and now the corruption is being exposed. This is going to end the political system. It's going to end out of its own unjust actions. And the human beings here are starting to be aware of it and to see it, and they're losing their faith already. That's going to fall apart. And of course, when the money stops flowing, and the people will find a way to survive on their own, because they are the power. You might have these industries and these big companies that monopolize everything, but the human beings that work for them are the ones that create the idea that this place can function. If they all leave and take their energy away, the people that own these companies cannot function without them. And the human beings will realize this eventually. They don't need these industries. The industries need the human beings.
Right. So what's coming up is not the end of the world. It's a change, a transformation.
Yeah.
Things will crash, but
and the human beings will be able to function and survive because they have the information and the knowledge from the times, all these years that they've worked for these big industries. They got the knowledge of how to build houses and how to do everything that they need to survive. And they will join together in a cooperative effort, and you will have a new society. There will be a lot of people who will perish, because there will be a lot of suicides for the big bankers, the big industry people and all this, when they see their years of working for millions of dollars and now their money is not worth anything. But the human beings who will survive will be the ones who hardly had anything to begin with.
Do you believe that as electromagnetic waves we have on the Earth for our mobile phones and microwave ovens, that they are dangerous too, that they are keeping us from having the connection? Well,
of course they're damaging, but these won't function anymore either. See, the new technology will be introduced to you. It will be brought to you. As soon as the technology here quits functioning, when this transformation is complete, And of course there will be some destruction and panic during that time. And this is why I'm informing many people, and these people can inform other people. Then you have at least a large amount of people that won't panic and that can help the others to function during this transformation. We're setting up centers and locations where the people can come for safety, for information, for whatever they need. This is being supplied. On the internet you'll find transformation updates every month. You'll find it on the internet. You'll find all kinds of programs for meditation, for just everything. There's all kinds of networks set up for people you can contact for information. When it's complete, then the new technology will be brought and introduced to you so that you can continue to exist, but in a new way.
What's the new technology?
Oh, it will be magnetic energy, solar power, everything that works within nature.
It's not electronic.
The new energy, free energy, the free energy
photonic,
devices.
what is it?
You'll have resonating magnetic energy. You'll have, we also are creating information about crystals and their power, which was used in ancient times. Healing techniques that you develop from your own self. See, there's many energy devices. There's like even the people who publish my book have free energy books and videos that you can get, and it has a whole list of people who have created all these free energy devices all over the earth. Of course, they're not allowed to manufacture them because the energy industries here make sure that they won't allow it.
So the knowledge is here, but we can't use it yet. But the time is ahead that it will come.
There's a time when these people. Well, I have many lists of people who
have
are waiting.
Free energy.
Yeah, who are
machines.
waiting to introduce their devices.
Great things to come up.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a lot better world. Of course, it'll be a difficult time during the transition, because there will be a lot of panic of people who can't accept the transformation, who won't be able to go through it. Mostly because they're not informed and they don't know what's going on, and they might injure each other in their panic. But nonetheless, that's only their physical selves, but their souls will be able to re-enter and adjust to the new world, just like before. It's not going to be anything different because you can't kill the soul,
Yeah, that's right. Are Venusians helping us in this process? You said you are here, but there are
oh yeah, the Venusians, the people from Sirius, the people. There's so many different galaxies that are cooperating in this effort. The Pleiadians, from the Pleiadian star system, from Sagittarius, from many. Some of them don't look like humans. Then, of course, the non-physical beings are also participating in this. And it's in every prophecy, in every country that you find, it's in the prophecies.
And you have this stories about UFOs and contacts with a small cray and abductions.
These are the negative beings. There are negative
that's real.
Beings that exist.
But it's not that important.
Well, the governments were doing deals with them for their technology, and they gave them the free will to abduct people in exchange for this.
So Roswell was real?
Yeah, and the governments made deals with these beings, and when we connected these spiritual temples that are hidden around the earth, we built a protective field around the earth to prevent this from happening anymore.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
OMNEC, is there